Now in the first chair in Sacramento. We played Mike Brown mid-season. Cade with a shot, and he hits it. JD against the bonus. Cade from the baseline buries it. Pistons lead him 8-5. Cade with 6 of the 8. To the line for a jam. Zach LaVine, the three-point shooter and defender. Zach LaVine rises and fires and fills it up. Wow. That's a triple. Cade gets a screen from Jalen Duren. Dumps it off inside to JD for a deuce. His first scratch. Jalen.
And LaVine will wow you, George, with their athleticism, their ability to score off the dribble.
Junior puts the Pistons up 15-12 to the lane, to the rim for a scoop and score is DeMar DeRozan. The rim, rebound reached down by Jalen Duren, back up and in lefty. 17-14. Pistons.
He's going to take this shot. He certainly wanted to. He's going to take the shot, George.
Tim Hardaway Jr. gave it up, got it back, laid it up, laid it in.
Triple-double tonight.
There's a block on Sabonis, but a follow-up score for Trey Lyles. Finds Keon Ellis. Sabonis bounces it for LaVine. LaVine with a long gun, it goes.
Wow. Not surprised.
Hands to Cade. Baseline gunning as Cade. It's in and out and back in again. Cade with a strong start. He has 8.
Pistons have to exploit that until they wake up.
Monk to the lane, fires and fills it. And Sack shooting it straight, but that didn't last long.
That's like stealing, literally and figuratively.
DeRozan against Fontecchio. Turns baseline, sends it and scores it. That's his shot right there. DeMar DeRozan back outside to Zach LaVine. LaVine against Dennis Schroeder. Up fake, contact, hits the hoop. To the paint, wide of the lane for DeRozan. Crazy up fake, but he kept one foot on the floor and he got to the basket and scored.
Yeah, he knew what he was doing the whole time, I guess.
Ron Holland with the basketball for the Pistons into the corner. Knocking it down is Malik Beasley. That's his thing. Zach LaVine has it with a clock at 10. Screen from Valanciunas. LaVine to the basket, missed it. Valanciunas with the rebound. Malik Beasley against Ellis. Another screen from Stu. Malik's 3 won't go through. Rebound LaVine, and time runs out here in the first. Good first quarter. You can see some positive things both ways.
Sacramento's defense got better in the second half of that first quarter.
Sure did. And next time that you bring a Vizsla, make me homesick. Here's a knockaway by Ron Holland on the lob inside. To the basket for a jam. Valanciunas chain. Pistons lead him. DeRozan goes through the paint. Turns back against Desard. Tough jumper off the glass and good. Head to Ron Holland. Bounce to Beasley. Triple try, through for 3 and a shimmy. And you wonder. LaVine now with 13 after the trip to the stripe. Marcus Sasser gets the deuce back. He has 8. 61. Grabs Cade but can't take the ball away. Asar Thompson to the basket, lays it up, lays it in.
Why is Asar Thompson scoring so much?
Sabonis ahead of DeMar DeRozan to the basket, lays it up, lays it in. 66-52 now our score. Sabonis down the lane. Lefty off glass and good. And now it's an 8-point lead. Pistons were up 8.
It's kind of slowed their offensive success down, meanwhile allowing the Kings to almost get back in it.
Cade pulls his way to the basket. Malik Beasley topside, got it from Dennis Schroeder, missed the 3. Rebound saved in the corner by Hardaway Jr., but he saved it to Zach LaVine.
Zone here, last sequence of this quarter.
DeRozan rises and misses. Rebound comes off to Dennis Schroeder, and time runs out in the first half. Coming up on our Xfinity halftime report, Nicky York and Grant
of the Kings, even though defender there took some serious punishment. Ellis, real tight.
DeRozan against Schroeder, reaches in, doesn't matter. Step back gun goes for DeMar DeRozan. He has 20 here. Last year's Big East Player of the Year. Pistons inside for Cade. The Pistons all-star scores.
Cade can stay down.
Turns him to the paint. Carter with a long gun. It goes.
My.
Confident shot.
Ever since
from Deb missed it. Tapped in by Sabonis.
Their offensive rebound tally is continuing to climb.
86, and he missed the three. Ends up in the hands of Hardaway Jr., and he connects from behind the long line. What a possession. The big man turns on Isaiah Stewart, got by him, and scored.
Wow.
That's a pro move there for Valanciunas. Up to a one-point game. Now they got a little bit of room. They're up 4. Levine down the lane. Levine off the glass and good. Great quickness.
We said in tight games, the Kings with all those lethal weapons they got, be dangerous.
Levine hooks on the run and hits. That's a lethal weapon. Sideline to Hardaway Jr. Gunning for 3. It's short. Rebound off the floor to Levine. 9 to play here in the third. Levine bothered by Malik Beasley. He'll rise and fire for 3, and it's through with 4/10 of a second to play in the third. Sacramento leads by the length of that triple. 97-94 after 3. 13 points in the third. Cade down the lane. Cade with a shot off the high glass, and he hit it.
Tough shot going away from the basket and shooting back across his body.
Corner bounce to Asar. This for 3, and it's through. Big time basket. Thank you, Asar Thompson.
And making someone other than Levine shoot it.
Cade gets a handoff from Stu. Gets to the basket. Lefty scoop and a score. Ron Holland has it. Down the lane to the rim. Scoop and score for Ron Holland. 113 to 112. Rebound. He's in forecourt. Flips to Hardaway Jr. for a long gun off the iron. Pistons trail by 1. DeRozan in the lane. Turns, fires, fills it up. Make it 115 to 112. He has 33. Doubles to Holland, gets it back. The Pistons move the ball to Dennis Schroeder. Topside to Stu. Missed the from the baseline. Shot is up and in for DeMar DeRozan. DeRozan dumps it deep to Sabonis, who lays it off for Lyles for a flush. That a drive and a dish inside for a reverse for Asar Thompson. Missed it. DeRozan against Dennis Schroeder. Rises and fires and fills it. Ooh. Deadly from mid-range. Shot clock at 4. Now it's at 3. He'll rise and fire. It won't fall, but Ellis has the rebound. Zach Levine.
Think he knows he's got 38.
Rises and fires and fills it up. Now he has 41.
There's some monster games in this building.
Sasser with a miss, missed the tap. Here come the Kings. Levine stops guns for 2, and that's through. So now he has 43. And Zach Levine with a bounce to DeMar DeRozan. DeRozan for 3, a line driver in and out. Rebound. Who knows, but they didn't. Sacramento outscored the Pistons 14-6 to finish the first half.